You ever feel that constant pressure to keep up? Like you're on some kind of financial treadmill that's just going faster and faster, but you're not getting anywhere? What if you could just step off? Today, we are not just talking about managing your money. We're talking about designing your very own rich life. Let's dive in.
This, right here. This is the mental shift that changes absolutely everything. We're so conditioned to look over the fence, to measure our own success by what everybody else has. But that's a game that is designed to keep you running, not to help you win. The real victory, it comes when you stop playing their game and start creating your own.
And that is exactly why Radical Finance exists. We're here to help you tear up that old, worn-out financial rulebook. This isn't about pinching pennies or living a life of deprivation. Nope. It's about being intentional so you can pour your money into what truly, genuinely brings you joy. All right, so here's our game plan for this explainer. First, we're going to dissect what I call the Joneses money trap. Then we'll completely redefine what a rich life actually is and tap into the power of intention. I'm also going to give you a super simple 3-in-3 action plan you can start using today. And finally, we'll wrap it all up by talking about what it really means to live by your own rules. You ready? Let's go. Okay, first up, the Joneses money trap. This is that invisible script we're all kind of handed, right? The one that tells us what a successful life is supposed to look like. But the real question is, who wrote that script? And more importantly, is it even working for you? Now, this slide, this really gets to the heart of it. Over on the left, you've got the typical symbols of success, the things society screams at us that we should want. The brand new car with that huge monthly payment that just eats up your cash. The designer brands that signal status, but what do they really give you? The bigger house that comes with bigger headaches and even bigger bills. It's all about looking wealthy. But now look at the right side. This is about being financially free. No car payment. Imagine what you could do with that money. Memories from travel that will last a lifetime, and priceless quality time with your family. One side is a performance for other people, the other is a reality for you. Which one do you actually want? And that leads us to the one question we all need to seriously ask ourselves. Are the financial goals you're chasing, are they truly your own? Or are they just echoes from your social media feed, from TV ads, or maybe even from the well-meaning people in your life? If you've ever felt that pressure, if any of this is hitting home right now, do me a quick favor and just tap that like button. It's a small way to say, yeah, I'm ready to live my own life. So, if we're gonna throw out those old, broken rules, what do we replace them with? Well, that's where this whole concept of a rich life comes in. This is our new target. This is the new goal we're aiming for. Let's really break this down, because every single word here matters. A rich life is designed. That means you are the architect of your own financial world. It's built on intentional spending. You're the one in the driver's seat, directing your money with purpose. This isn't about just mindlessly buying stuff. It's about making conscious choices. And the ultimate goal? It's not to impress your neighbor. It's to fund what brings you genuine joy and fulfillment. It's about going all in on the stuff you love and just ruthlessly cutting out everything else. Okay, let's build on that. This is where we get into the real power of intention. When most people hear personal finance, their brain immediately goes to budgeting, restriction, and a whole lot of no. But a rich life is the total opposite. It's about shouting a massive, enthusiastic yes to the things that line up with your deepest values. And this slide just gives you a little taste of what that could look like. For you, a rich life might be backpacking through Asia for 3 months. For somebody else, it might just be the incredible peace of mind that comes with being totally debt-free. Maybe it's the freedom to finally take that pottery class you've been dreaming about, or learn how to code. Or hey, maybe it's as simple as being able to take your parents out for a nice dinner once a week without even thinking about the cost. See, there's no one-size-fits-all answer here. And that's what's so beautiful about it. Your rich life is as unique as you are. Okay, so this all sounds amazing in theory, right? But how do we actually make it happen? How do we go from a cool idea to a real concrete action plan? That's what this next section is all about. It's your 3-in-3 action plan. This is a simple, but trust me, an incredibly powerful first step you can take the second this explainer is over. We're going to start with the number 3. This is the fun part. This is where you get to dream a little bit and figure out what truly lights you up. I actually want you to do this with me. Go ahead, grab a piece of paper, or just open up the Notes app on your phone. First, I want you to identify 3 things you absolutely love spending money on. These are your non-negotiables. And please get specific. Don't just write travel, right? A weekend getaway to the mountains every fall. Don't just say food.
right? Trying a new fancy restaurant for my birthday. These are the things we want to protect and spend on without feeling an ounce of guilt.
All right, now for the other side of the coin, another 3. Now, this part might be a little tougher, but this is where you're going to find the money to fund your dreams. Next, I want you to find 3 things you can cut from your spending. And I love the word the source material uses here, mercilessly. This isn't about trimming a few dollars. This is about total elimination. Think about that streaming service you haven't used in months, or that daily coffee you buy just out of habit. What about those little impulse buys at the checkout that really start to add up? Or maybe it's spending that's driven by obligation. Feeling like you have to go to certain events or buy certain gifts. Write them down. Be brutally honest with yourself. And this is where the magic happens. The money you save from this second list is the money you can now redirect guilt-free to your loves list. It's a direct transfer from meh to heck yeah. I want you to take a moment and then share one thing you're committing to cut in the comments below. Let's create some accountability together. And hey, if you just had a light bulb moment about something you can easily cut, do me a favor and hit that like button one more time. And that brings us to our final and maybe the most important section, living your own rules. Because once you've done this little exercise, you've taken the first critical step from just having an idea to making it your everyday reality. And please, I need you to really understand this point. Your 3 and 3 list is not a budget. Not in that old restrictive sense of the word. It's not about tracking every single penny. Think of it as your personal financial constitution. It's a declaration of what actually matters to you. It's a filter you can run every spending decision through. Ask yourself, does this align with my loves, or is it something I could mercilessly cut? It's your personal rulebook for a happier life. So, I'm going to leave you with this one final thought. Your rich life isn't some far-off destination you might get to one day if you're lucky. No, it's a series of intentional choices that starts right here, right now. It's just waiting for you to define it, to claim it, and to live it. So my question for you is this. What is the very first step you're going to take today, right after you finish watching this? And I'm serious. Don't just think about it. Commit to it. Scroll down to the comments right now and share that one thing you're going to mercilessly cut from your spending. Reading through what other people are doing won't just inspire you, it will also build this powerful community of people who are all choosing to live more intentionally. Let's support each other on this. If this whole idea of building a rich life on your own terms is resonating with you, then make sure you are subscribed to Radical Finance. Go ahead and hit that notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. And if you know someone who's stuck on that financial treadmill, someone who's tired of playing that endless game of keeping up with the Joneses, please do them a huge favor and share this with them. Let's start a revolution of radical, intentional living, one person at a time. Thanks for watching.